Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing today? This is your guy Joe Martin, 750 credit score on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Your favorite big brother, the Simplicity Genius. Real quick, I didn't want to just come in here and talk about Simplicity Genius today. Today, I just really want to jump in and I want to talk strictly to the business owners. Okay. I want to talk to the entrepreneurs. I want to talk to the business owners. I want to talk to the startup business owners. I want to talk to those people who are looking to start a business, right? This is a very important conversation that we have to have, right? Um, a lot of times I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of business owners, whether they're a startup or whether they're seasoned, right? But mainly, I want to talk to the startups here, okay? Um, you have to understand one of the first things that you have to work on and you have to condition is your mindset. Okay. If you decide to start a business, right? When you start your business, just have your reason why. Okay. You got to know your why. And if your why is strong enough to make you cry, then I think you should put every piece of energy towards accomplishing that goal. Okay. You have to understand in business, right? You have to be willing to invest in yourself. You have to be willing to invest in your business. I meet so many people, right? So many people because I do so many speaking engagements, and I meet so many people that haven't conditioned their mindset to understand that they have to invest in their business. Okay. Um, I see a lot of people, what they do is they'll try to find the cheapest cost, which always don't pan out the way that they wanted to. I see a lot of people, they'll probably try to find family members that say they are experts or do certain things. Then they end up going with that family member and being disappointed in the long run because, you know, if that family member do have a business and they are doing that, and you're trying to come to them to get services for free, trust me, they're gonna feel some kind of way. Whether you know it or not, they're gonna feel some type of way if you coming to them for some type of service and you're just trying to get it for free, right? Uh, what typically happens is you go to that family member to get something, right? Because you feel like they can help you get to that next phase. You're looking for it for free because you're thinking like that's my family, so they should do it for me for free. But yet that family member is busy with paying clients. So when they're not able to accommodate whatever it is that you're looking for from that family member, due to the fact that they're busy working with their paying clients, especially if they do the job full time and this is their bread and butter, their livelihood, you know, they're always going to focus on the paying clients first, right? So what I always typically see is sometimes what'll happen is that person that went to that family member for assistance is now um, badgering the family member because they're not moving as fast as they want them to move, or they not doing what they expected them to do, you know. Um, so what I've learned in life, if it's anything that I ever wanted, or if it's anything that I need for myself or for my business, I invested in it regardless of anything else. If it was that important for me to grow to a certain place or a certain level of business, I made sure that I invested in it. Okay. Um, I used to have a friend, well, he's still my friend, but I say this, right? Me personally, I don't have time to wait for nobody. This is why um I never partnered with anybody to start any of my businesses because I know that people don't move at the same pace that I move. People don't move with the same rhythm that I move with. You know, once I cook something up in my mind, my mindset is on go. It's like boom, 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 boom. And I got the mindset to know that if I gotta pay something, I'm gonna pay it. I don't have time to be waiting, trying to make sure things is 100% right or things like that because my mind is always on go. So me being that type of person, right? I never connected as far as the structure build out of any of my businesses. I never did it with nobody. I always stood on my own 10 and roll with it because I know that people don't move the same way that you move. People may not have the same passion that you have for starting a business, or they may not have the same passion that you have for just furthering the business, right? And you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you 50-50 locked in with somebody and you putting in more effort and more work than that person, then you're gonna feel some type of way about that, right? All I'm saying is this, right? If you are an inspiring entrepreneur, regardless of what level of startup you at, you have to make sure that you got the mindset to know that you gotta invest in yourself, right? You gotta believe in yourself, and one thing that you can't do is get upset when the people that you love the most don't seem to be supporting the things that you're doing. All right. I'm gonna tell you that one more time. You have to understand that the people that you love the most may not 100% support what you got a passion for or what you're building. And a lot of times, what people do is they get caught up in looking at their family, looking at they close relatives, and like, man, this such and such ain't supporting me or this and that. Listen, you 9 times out of 10, you'll probably get way more support from strangers than you do the people that you love the most. And it ain't nothing personal, right? So don't never take it personal. Love your people still, regardless of the level of support that it seems that's coming from them or not coming from them. Still love your people, but just know that this is your vision, right? And at the end of the day, most people ain't putting bread on your table. So if you building a business to put bread on your table to feed your family, then the only thing that you need to be looking at is your family. Okay. You need to be making sure that they are taken care of. So don't get so wrapped up in who's supporting you and who not supporting you. Don't get too caught up in that. You can't, right? You got to make sure you keep going. You got to make sure you keep moving, and you got to make sure you keep doing what you're trying to do or doing what you're doing. I'm trying. I want to take that trying out because if you're doing, you're doing. Ain't no trying, right? So you got to make sure that you keep moving, keep pushing, especially if it mean anything to you. So. Y'all take those words and run with it. This is Joe Martin, 750 credit score on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I will holler at y'all later, man. Y'all be good. Peace. We out.